Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed and Saturday morning stream of Astrobot. So, I'm going to be playing Astrobot for the next 3 hours and yeah, going to the Serpent Starway. So, should be pretty fun. I do see Karim in the chat, who has been very pivotal in helping me find the little secrets and stuff so I complete the levels, get all the bots, and move along. Also, I do have some requests already. Yesterday, I got a super chat request in a comment from Sweet Nectar of the God. Hopefully, I do have that account correct. But that was for RZLV, so we'll be going over that during the first break in about an hour. And then let's see in the chat, it's not above me because it was before the stream started, but UK1002 was requesting basically a big drop in Equestive. I did cover them recently, so I'll mention that, but then I'll be diving into the analysis on VLN, which he requested. If there are other requests, maybe I'll get to them, but I will be streaming Resident Evil tonight, so I'll probably save them for then. But also, if you do want to kind of jump the list or whatever for requests, give a super chat and I'll be glad to go over it. Yeah, and like I had said, Sweet Nectar of the God did give a very nice super chat yesterday, so I do appreciate that. But yeah, with that being said, let's dive into the game. And so, hey, Karim, what's up? I see you in the chat there right above me. And so yeah, let's jump back into the game. And I believe you were saying that the boss for the Serpent Starway is pretty tough, so we'll see how that goes if I even get that far. Since I am pretty close to the beginning of this, and I'm just gonna make sure that my sound is good. I think I can make it actually a little bit higher, a little bit louder. Hopefully that's not too loud. I don't see it in the yellow on my thing, so hopefully that's good. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Yeah, so I've got Parappa the Rapper, and I believe I have everything done back at my crash site, but maybe not. We'll go back there later, though. So yeah, let's enter the Serpent Starway. And hopefully you guys are having a great start to your weekend. I had to work this morning for like an hour and a half. Kind of sucks, but not so bad. Could be worse. So let's see. The one's Free Big Brother. That is like kind of like an Iron Giant spin-off type of thing. And then this one is the Bathhouse Battle. Maybe I'll save the battle for the next one. That level I've completed. So yeah, let's check out Free Big Brother. And then also I will be streaming Resident Evil 2 tonight. That is going to begin at, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern, doing that just for 3 hours. And I'll probably do a special stream tomorrow. And I'm actually going to turn the volume down a little bit on this, because I think it's a little... I don't know if that's better, actually. I think that's probably good. I'm just going to turn it down on... I think that might actually be the issue. Let's see. Oh, crap. I'm actually learning something about my mic. Okay. This is something I have to experiment with regarding playing Arc Raiders, which I'll probably be doing a special stream of that tomorrow. I don't know if I finished saying that. It's easy, cool. Shake boss hard. Oh, crap. I was looking at volume. Let's go up here, see what's up. This one seems like a fairly chill level. Saving the bot, man. Just a little crab with a light. Ooh. Hey, Mr. Bot, buddy. Alright, and I am Parappa the Rapper. I don't know if you guys like that, but I like Parappa the Rapper. So I'm happy about it. And let's see, what's... Figure out how to get up there. Ooh. This, I have to say, this level's a little too chill for me. I like faster paced music. I like the intensity. First spot, then puzzle piece, then lock. Ooh. I think that's how I get up there, maybe. Oh, no. Probably over this way. I'm just gonna kill these guys. I don't like the spiky guys very much. Alright, let's see what happens here. That was intense. That was intense. But no problem, I got it. This music needs to be a little bit more intense if they want to be dropping some electric guys on me like that. There we go. Now I know they're electric guys. Huh. Okay, I got him. That was a little frantic. And that was my second bot, so that's cool. And there is a disco ball galaxy thing in here, so keep my eyes peeled for that. Everyone subscribe and like for sure. Do what Karim says. And by everyone, I think there are just 2 people watching right now. But these streams do tend to be fairly popular. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but people like Astrobot. And I actually expected a lot more people to be tuning in for Arc Raiders. Those streams have actually been pretty disappointing, but I have to say I love that game. It brings a lot of the stuff that I like about Resident Evil, like the supply management and stuff like that. But it's also like, I mean, if you die, you actually like lose a lot of stuff. So there's a big, you know, incentive to not screw up. You don't just like restart and all of that. So. clearing those guys out. I can get his hand here or whatever. That's unlocking. So I can't go there, but I do want to go down here, you know. There's probably some stuff down here. And that's how I get out. Nice, got the second puzzle piece. Yeah. It's funny, I think it's a delay on YouTube, or it could be just my internet. But yeah, you said down and I'm down. It could very well just be my internet. All right. And we got something up there. Very interesting. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Oh. Maybe we'll figure it out as we move forward. And that's how you beat him. Cool. I wish you'd take me up higher. Alright. I afraid the big bot, buddy. Now he's just going out for a swim or something? I can't imagine that water is good for his circuits. And now let's see over here. This might be the galaxy thing. Not now. I will not do that right now. But let's... Ooh, puzzle. Cool. And I gotta get up there more. Yep, there's a lot of stuff up there it looks like, so I need to get to that. So I got the 3 puzzles. And now I need 5 more bots plus the galaxy, and I'm pretty sure that little hole right there is the galaxy thing. We could look at all this other stuff, see what's going on. Oh, I've been up there. Stuff over here. Okay, I think I need some electricity on that. I think I need to get him to zap this and zap this. So I'll have to die at some point and come back, I think. Hey, turtle buddy. Oh, because I think I'll need the alien guy to... Oh, he's back. Cool. I just need to get him to, like, electrify these things, I imagine. Oh. Oh, maybe not. There we go. That's... I knew it. This is the galaxy, so that's cool. I don't need to go just yet. Yeah. He repopulated, though. Which means I could go to the little thing down there. But yeah, let's do some further exploration. go to this bird guy. Yeah, later. Do the disco ball. Just gotta figure out how to get up there. Oh. Yes, I need to go up. Maybe I do that with the robot, so I might go back. See what's going on over here. Since I see that the galaxy's there, I might just see what's in this thing. Ooh. So I need to get another bot. Just looking around. I'm gonna go back up here to see if there's something. A little toucans or something. I think he just goes in a circle. This guy's kind of lame. I'll have to explore that a little bit more. I'm just gonna say hi to my robot buddy and see if maybe he can carry me up there. That would be cool. Hey, robot buddy. Okay. See what happens. Ooh. Coins. I like coins. I can use them to get stuff. Are these guys on them? Who is that? Okay, it looks like I'm still missing a bot, but I can go back. I don't really want to get the checkpoint because I'm missing a bot buddy. Cool, I can just swim. Hopefully no sharks get me because shark robots tend to be out in the waters, but maybe not in this level because the music's so chill. I need to go up there. My bot buddy is going to be inside that little cave thing. Maybe I'll just hang on to this for a while and not jump off. See if he takes me further. He's probably just going in a stupid little circle. But maybe not. Maybe if I break all of that glass stuff. maybe then it'll take me through. This is probably a bad theory, but we'll see. Go. I should get that side. A little short. This is probably not gonna result in what I want to happen. But I thought I'd try it. There we go. Boing, boing, boing. What is going on? There we go. There's my little bot buddy. I didn't know that would happen. So let's go back and get my little bot buddy. Oh, let's no messing around. Oh crap. Nothing but messing around. All right. I'm not good at going quick. I gotta be careful. That's a trick. I'm gonna be quick though. I'm gonna do it this time. No fussing around. I need to take my time with it. I need to kill all the guys. I need to plan out my jump. Ooh. Almost screwed that up. Boom. There we go. I don't know who those PlayStation characters are, but I'm happy I rescued them. Now I got a little egg. Oh, cool. Take me back, bird. Alright, and now we can see I've got 5 out of 2. And so I can continue. Go forward. And then I can come back to the other galaxy, because that's not, to be honest, that hard to get to. So I'll come back. Going up my bot buddy, my big brother, might be a little more, you know, time consuming, a little more precarious, because I can fall off his arm. And he's probably like, why is there this guy, this supposed bot, dressed like a dog rapper, walking on me? There we go. Check mark. Checkpoint. Dang it. Ooh. Well, this worked out in my favor. in a very good way. Got some coins, and I'm gonna have a little bird take me back there. Okay, this is gonna be a little precarious. Boom, double punch. Oh no! Hey, buddy. One more bot, and then the secret galaxy. Alright. Is he gonna eat me? Better not pull his finger. Here's my other bot buddy. Bot rescued. Got all of them. I'm gonna go back down here, get more coins. I didn't realize what coins could be used for. And they can be used to get cool costumes, like the proper other upper costume. So I must say, I like the coins. Crush him. There we go. Now I will go back and I will get the galaxy. Secret galaxy. And I'm gonna have a little sip of coffee. Okay. Booyah! Got 100 coins here, nice. My little bot buddy, or my big bot buddy. I would think that he'd wake up and stuff. He wouldn't be so down. Alright, so let's go back here. Just to get that secret galaxy. Whoa! And I can just go around and collect some coins, actually. Like, I can basically do everything I just did, collect a bunch of coins. Because why not collect more coins? They can get me cool stuff. No coins associated with that, but that's okay. Sorry, you dumb bird bot. Just going around collecting as many coins as I possibly can before opening up the secret galaxy. Oh, crap. Hopefully they don't repopulate before I get back there. But if they do, it's more coins for me, so it doesn't matter. Still just the one bird. Alright, so let's go over here. Look at all those coins. Gotta collect them all, you know? I could go back, but I don't think there are really coins over there. It's not necessarily a huge deal for me to do that. I'll take those coins. Oh! Alright. I thought I unlocked most of them. Oh, this guy. Okay, and then I can like climb up on him, and there's an area that he locks that has a lot of coins, and then I'll go to the secret galaxy thing. Right. And that thing has a lot of coins, so that's where I want to go. He's got a lot of coins on him as well, so I gotta collect those. Also got some baddies that result in coins. Only coins, buddy. That's all I want. He's like, pull my finger. Alright, more coins, please. Thank you very much. I had like 500 or something before, and now I've got... That's a bad luck. There we go, got away from the sixes. No. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Oh no. Look, coins. Getting those coins. Good morning. How's it going, Loudwork? It's been an interesting morning for me. I was supposed to go into work Sunday, but things changed. So I went into work this morning for an hour, which is fine. I'll sleep in, I'll relax tomorrow, no big deal. But I just made it clear that I did not want to miss my Astrobot stream because this is hands down my most popular stream. And so now that I have that, let's go back here and unlock the secret galaxy. There should be an alien guy here. There we go. Come on, electrify me. Oh, crap. Come on, I dare ya. Alright. New galaxy. Let's open it up. Cool robot game, the ocean graphics really nice. Yeah, and that's like one of the things I've been really impressed with games. And like also with like Avatar 2 was just like the visual representation of water, and I feel like that's also like an example of our improvement of understanding and fluid dynamics, and then how that relates graphically to stuff. And with this being a PS5 game, definitely going to be very nice graphics there. So yeah, I can come back to this one. Maybe that's when I'll come back to later, and I'll just continue on with the Serpent Stairway, because that's, you know, the title of this stream, Serpent Stairway. But let's go back to the bot planet. Maybe there's some stuff that I can get here. The crash site is how it's referred. I don't know why I call it the bot planet. There's some little bots on it. $126, and I guess I've got one more puzzle piece. Oh, 3 more, I guess. Oh, yep, because it was one level with 3 puzzle pieces. And so let's go in here, and I can collect more outfits or whatever it is. I think it's $100 per pull. I can do 7 of them, I guess. Some gold ones, so... Cool. I personally like my current ship's colors. Dang can. What's this? Okay, little foxy guy. You can't tell in Avatar 2 what's real and what's CGI. Yep. That's like... And I think like Avatar's done it in a good way. I haven't seen the 3rd one, and to be honest, don't have an interest in seeing it. But it's like, and also coming from like James Cameron, Terminator, movie magic, and yeah, it's like you go to movies and there's not really that much movie magic anymore. It's just CGI. It's all computer graphics. Yeah, so she's got her little cooking thing. Hopefully I don't get a can. Little backpack. Who's that for? Maybe that's for something from like Uncharted or something like that. I don't know, backpack. Or no, that would probably be Joel from what's it called? The Last of Us, I guess. But maybe not. I don't really have an interest in playing that game because of what happens in the second part. Just not as interested. Maybe get something that's an outfit. That does look like an outfit. I do not care to be this person, whoever it is. Oh, I should be reading what it says up there. Gravity shifter outfit. Fall with style. I like Parappa the Raptor. Sorry, thank you very much. Okay, and this is the Cyber Canary Dual Speeder. Hello, Sunshine. I should have been reading those the whole time, but oh well. Saw it. It's really the same movie. Number 2 is better, but the female villain in number 3 was really cool character. Cool. Yeah, and I heard that she was like you know, the fire avatar. And I heard that their role in the movie should have been much larger, considering that the title is Fire and Ash, and that there was also this interesting dynamic between her and what's the actor's name? Stephen Lang, who plays like the villain, like the human villain that then has an avatar. That there was this interesting dynamic between them of her like being attracted to him or something. But yeah, and also for me, I like 2-hour movies. You go to a movie theater, half-an-hour trailers, that's too much. Especially, like, I remember when I was in college, that was crazy, like 20 years ago, that, you know, it's like, I just go to, like, the Apple website or whatever, and just get, like, QuickTime trailers of movies. And I get, like, a preview of the previews that I'd see in the theaters. But now it's like, you don't need that anymore. They put half an hour of them in with like ads and other stuff. And then the movie's 3 hours long. There we go. Got those coins. So yeah, it's like going to a movie used to be a 2-hour and 15-minute experience, something like that. Now it's like a 4-hour experience. It's just too much for me. Gladys Kayanen? I don't know how to... Gladys Kayanen. From the Philippines. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I try to stream Astrobot on Saturdays in the morning, and then Resident Evil 2 at night on Saturdays. And I just got Arc Raiders, which is a super fun game and also requires a subscription. So I'm going to be playing that more for the next month at least. And then I've got Metal Gear Solid Monday, or Metal Gear Monday. And I think I'm going to do Star Wars Wednesdays, and then the gaps, I'll just do more Arc Raiders. Because some of the open world games that I've been playing haven't been too popular, and they're not too exciting. And I think I might get Final Fantasy VII for next month. That's me, I'm Gladys Kayanen. Bring on the fire effects. Loud work, saying. Yeah, so I don't intend to see Avatar Fire and Ash, but maybe it's cool. And let's see, what am I doing here? In this place. I've beaten all of those. So maybe there are other areas that I can go to? I don't think so. Maybe there's something over here? Construction site, what do I need to get here? Okay, puzzles or something. Just gonna go to these other little areas. Well, wake up, lady. I can't open this up yet. I probably need 200 bots. Open this. Ooh, I can get up here to get the coins. I'll just stand over here so I don't have to do the thing. Oh, maybe I have to. There we go, got some coins. 23, not enough. Do painting, I don't want a different outfit, so I'm just gonna leave what I've got. Yeah, let's go to the next level. Have some more coffee. And I feel like I'm gonna be kind of bummed I feel like in a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe by sometime in February, I'll beat this game. And that's gonna be sad, because it's a fun stream. Let's go to this one, because it was open before. Bathhouse Battle. Hopefully it's not too tough of a battle. Oh. And then I might pause in the middle of this one, because I've got about 15 minutes, and I need to go over some charts. So that's one of the things I do at this channel, is I used to just focus on going over stocks, charts, stuff like that. But then it became a little monotonous. So I thought I'd mix it up, play some games, have some fun. Also, a lot of the games that I get from GameStop, company we all like, stock we like, and yeah, so it's a way to support them while also having some fun. And then break up videos into fun streams, fun gameplay, because most of the market is just like sitting around and waiting. It can be very boring. There's the little bot buddy. Ooh, water. First bot from this level. Actually, how many bots are? 2 of them. The final 2 are like PlayStation bots. This is kind of funky music. I like the little rubber duckies. Well, just gotta interact with them a little bit. Yeah, this music's intense. Some of the music in this game I like a lot. Some of it super weird. This might fall into the a little weird category. Let's get all those coins, because I now realize there's a value in getting coins. Waterfall and coins, yes please. Let's check out what's over here. Maybe something, nothing. Ooh, I think he's electrical with spikes, so that's scary. This will be my little secret power. Whoa. I liked being Parappa the Rapper, I must say. I can scrunch. Oh, I'm like a little Gumby guy, sort of. I wonder what I'm supposed to do over here. Little plants or something. Ooh, I'm a little sponge. I'm not a Gumby, I'm a sponge. I squeeze out and I plant. That's very cool. I just bring all this water everywhere. That is clever. Alright, very neat. I wonder if I can fill all those up. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but... Ooh, maybe I can just get big. Go up here, maybe? Ooh, there we go. Puzzle piece achieved. And maybe I can get more trees over here? No, I think I got them all. Okay. I'll just be big in case I need it. Yep. Oh, then those will get big. That's what it is. They're filled with water. Yeah, totally. It's like totally copying Mario with like happy faces on everything. That's funny. Okay. Sorry, the internet turned off. No worries. I think I've kind of like, you know, figured out, like I've gotten better at figuring out the tricks of the game or whatever. I wish those were coins. Wow, I'm just like I'm a big boy. Cool. Yeah, go to the fire. Putting out the fire. Oh, is there more fire in the back? I don't see any more fire. So hopefully that's good. Yeah, dude, and this totally reminds me of level in Mario Odyssey as well. Yeah, get all these. I don't think the lanterns will do anything. There we go. Got about 6 minutes before I take a little break to go over charts. And then I will release those as clips later today. Gotta clean him. Hey, Mr. Bot Buddy. Is that number 2? This level's long, if that's number 2. But that's cool. The longer the level, the more fun we get to have. Ooh. Rah! Gonna break all this stuff. I love breaking stuff in this game. It's so satisfying. Ooh. Number 3, cool. How many puzzle pieces for this one? Just 3. I got 1 so far. And this looks like it will send me back. Bamboo roof there, I want to break that down. Pretty cool. And I didn't see these. Ooh. Clean up, buddies. You're gross. I don't think I need the water, but just in case. I didn't see that. I thought they were just little fire guys. I need to turn the dial. Ooh, there's slime coming. Take that, guys. My new slime buddies. Stop sliming the painting. How dare you? There we go. It's got to be number 2. Let's go over here to this little plant. Okay, looks like I gotta jump up on this thing. Alright, cool. Let's see over here. Ooh, yeah, big guy. Ooh. Cool, and now that I'm at this checkpoint, what I might do after I get big is I might take a little break to go over some charts. Oh, I got big again. Whoops, dang it, I screwed that up. So I'll get back there and then I'll go over some charts. Specifically, I will go over, I think it's VZ, RZ, oh crap. Dang it, I'm talking too much. Let's focus, get back to where I was. No dilly-dallying, bot buddy. There we go. Cool. So now, I'm going to pause. It is on the hour. And I will go over some charts. Or a chart, I should say. Just take a break to go over it. I haven't looked at it much, so I'll explore it a little bit, and then we'll come back to the game. But I will record this as a clip to release later. And then I should pull up the name of the person who requested it. All right. So let's go over to this view. Yep, so this is the one that I'll be going over. This is Resolve AI PLC, which is a AI company, and this was requested, as I had mentioned, by Sweet Nectar of the God. I will mention that again once I start to record the video. And something that I like to pay attention to whenever I get a request for some kind of tech company that has a small dollar price. So 368 is where it closed at on Friday. The thing that I like to look at is the market cap, and so we can see that over here, 1.2 billion, because sometimes you find companies like this where it's like, oh, they're doing like all this crazy technology that's very like capital intensive, but their market cap is like $10 million. And then it's like, yeah, no. But this 1.2 billion, I feel like that's reasonable. And since this is an AI company, I am probably just going to add it, Resolve AI, to the list over here. And let's see, result. Where are my AI companies? NVIDIA, Applied Digital. So let's do, and this is, I believe, on the NASDAQ. So let's go over here. I'll do NASDAQ. And let's do RZLV. And so I'm just going to update that and come back to this. And for my little ticker tape at the bottom, I'm going to refresh that. And so Resolve should be on the list there, so that will be pretty cool. But yeah, let's go over the chart. This, to me, it looks like it's going to pull back. All honesty, you got the, let's see, 100-day simple moving average up there in purple. That is at 415, closed below that at 368 on Friday. And yeah, hit a high on Friday of 399. So like 4 was a pretty notable level of resistance. And if we do, oh, and this is something I actually might want to follow up on a comment, max pain for AMC, somebody commented on the AMC video. I'm just gonna, they said the 16th of January, so I'm just gonna write max pain 250 and do the eyes. So that'll be an interesting level to keep an eye on. All right, and with that being said, let's go back to the overview, take a step back, and let's do RZLV. See what's going on with this one over the past 30 days. I'll talk about this in a minute. And then we can also look over at the max pain. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of start this as like a mock video that I will then release as a clip later. And then you guys can just watch that then if you like, or you can watch it now. Join me as I record this. You can see how I make these little videos. But yeah. Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at the charts, like the chart behind me, which is Resolve AI PLC, ticker symbol RZLV, which was requested. If I do pull it up here on my phone, this is from Sweet Nectar of the God, who gave a super chat yesterday, so thank you very much for that. That is why I'm covering this. So if you do want me to go over a ticker, want to make sure that I do it, give a super chat, and I'd be happy to cover it. But yeah, I did want to talk about this because I think that it's come to an interesting level. It does look like, as you might be able to tell, that is broken out a little bit. But I also think it's come to a level where it's getting rejected. And so on Friday, January 9th, Resolve hit a high of 399, so just below 4, kind of a key level, being a psychological whole dollar number, and then closed below at 368. In a minute, we'll take a look over at the max pain, see if that was $4, maybe 350, and we can evaluate, did it close above or below? And that could be a sign of whether or not this has topped. But looking at this here, you can see that purple line there. That is the 100-day simple moving average, and that's currently at 415, so just above the high from Friday. So yeah, I mean, it looks to me like it's getting rejected, but also it looks to me like it's broken out of some of those key moving averages. In light blue here, we have the 20-day SMA, which going back to October 7th, broke below it and then have resided below it, getting an attempt to break above it here on November 20th, got rejected, hit the level. Let's see, that was at 373 on November 20th, was the 20-day moving average. The high was 373, so perfectly tested it, got rejected. And then over here, got kind of a fake out break above with a gap up. The very next day, a gap up again, but then closed below that 20-day SMA. More, teasing us with breaking outs over here, but now it looks like we finally done it. And not only have we broken above that 20-day SMA, the red line, that's actually the 200-day SMA, that is currently at 320. and price is above, so I think that looks great. And then the blue one, that's one I pay a little bit more attention to. That is the 50-day SMA, and that is currently at 309. So, we got rejected from just below 4, and looks like 3 is also a pretty important level. And we do have some, highs around here, around 320, maybe coming back down to around 3. Consolidation highs here, and where we were consolidating below, kind of topped out around 320, could be acting as support if we do pull back. And that does correspond with the moving averages here. So that 200-day, like I said, is at 320, and the 50-day is at 309. So very interesting there. And then also let's evaluate this looking at the RSI and the volume. We do have lower highs over here. That corresponded with lower highs in the RSI. So there was no bearish divergence there, but it clearly didn't seem to really have that much of a move here, corresponding with a lot of volume. So with this amount of volume over here, you see a big upside move from the lows over here from that 20-day SMA. It actually went up around 180% on this much volume. Single candle per day, let's just evaluate that. It was, right where the cursor is. And then over here, volume's really breaking out, but we're not seeing the result from all of this volume. You'd expect with this much volume, that price would be higher than the highs over here, and we're not seeing that. So that is where I would say the bearish divergence comes in, not with the relative strength, but actually with that volume. And what I mean by bearish divergence is on the top side, you have lower highs, and I've apparently gone over this in the past. I didn't realize that. I thought I've never looked at it before. And so with that being said, let's delete some of the drawings. This one did not play out, did come down, but then did not go higher as I thought it might. And let's see, or actually maybe if did not happen. And that was to really kind of suggest that there's this inverse head and shoulder pattern playing out, which would be a bullish pattern. You have the left shoulder over here, head here, and then right shoulder, but that right shoulder can come down a lot more. It can come down as low as, but no lower than the head. Otherwise, you'd have like kind of a shoulder above your head. That doesn't make sense. And so what we're seeing now is, this right shoulder's potentially over here. And I think that moving forward into the new year, I think this looks really good. And also with that Fibonacci retracement that I have drawn up there, that does make me think that we've bottomed, because we have done a retracement. Let's actually make sure these levels are exactly right. So I'm just going to pull up the coordinates for that Fibonacci retracement. We have the low over here at 107 on April 9th. The low is 107. So that looks good to me. And then let's pull that back up, and we can see the high was hit on September 16th, and that was at 845. Those levels are great. They're lined up. And so what we have is a retracement to that 618, which looks like it's around 236. Hopefully you can see the number right there. That's the 618. Very nice retracement. Could come down lower though to the 786 at 167.67. Who knows? But maybe not. And I don't really think so. I think that the 618 is probably that level, because as I was talking about, it's reclaimed a lot of these moving averages. And if there is a pullback and retest to around 320 or 3, I think that could be acting as support before, this right shoulder plays out, which would mean from current price, if we did go up to that neckline, that's about 153% move to the upside. But maybe we go even lower before going up to that level. Let's say we go back to the 20-day SMA, and what's that number at? That's at 283. So let's say we go a little bit below $3 and then go up. That's like 222% right there. It looks like 222.69%. So maybe that's a good luck charm, a good omen there. But yeah, I think that this looks like it's going to the upside. I just think that there's going to be a little bit of a correction. And let's actually get a measurement of that correction from current price. I think this could be coming down 15%. if not 25%. So just be prepared for that downside. Have a plan if that does happen. Maybe also have a plan if it doesn't happen. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But with that being said, let's look over at some options data. Maybe this gives us some insight into what whales are doing, what big money is doing, or just how sentiment is changing with the net call and put premium over here. So what we have in yellow is the net call premium, or sorry, what we have in yellow is the stock price. And so that did come down on Friday. And actually, if we do look over here for the day, came down by 0.81%, so nearly 1%. And but then it did bounce a little bit in the after hours. It looks like closed at, what did I say, 368, and in the after hours on Friday it went up to 384 to close the after hour session. But yeah, generally stock price coming down, not so great. We also see net put premium, that's flat. So that doesn't really say anything too much on the bearish side, but what we do see in green is the net call premium coming down, ending the day down by $54,000, whereas net put premium down by $5,000. So relatively more so on the net call premium coming down, that suggests selling, and so that is going to be more bearish. However, it's only like in total net contract premium traded today, or on Friday I should say, $59,000. That's nothing. So I wouldn't think too much about that, pretty muted. But actually, if we do go back over the past 2 days, I think on Thursday there was some exciting stuff going on with this. Yeah, and look at that drawdown in the net call premium on Friday. Basically flat compared to what we saw on Thursday. And that was up by $649,000. So that looks really good. As far as net call premium going up, we also see the stock price going up with it, but that could suggest that that net call premium is going up because of chasers. But we do see big jumps in the net call premium. That could be like a whale, unusual whale activity, putting some money in on this. So let's actually go back to the 1 day, but then just rewind to Thursday the 8th, and we could look at this time to dive into that to see if that's something of interest. So that was January 8th at around a time of 1:36. So we can go over here, and rather than do an AMC, I am going to type in RZLV to pull that up. And so on the 8th, with a premium minimum of $100,000, we can see that, what did I say, 11, or I said, yeah, what time did I say? Was that big jump here? That was around 1:36. Okay, so let's look back over here, 1:36, right around here, 13, that's gonna be 1, 38, and let's see, premium of $235,000. That seems like it's more bullish because looking at that overview, net call premium is going up. That does suggest bullish, but that doesn't necessarily mean bullish. We do see that the size is in purple, and that, I believe, it means that the volume exceeds the open interest, and that volume, that size, is 11.7 thousand contracts, again total valued at $238,000. That is, however, for the $5 strike next Friday, January 16th, and so that seems like it's pretty risky out of the money calls. And we do see that from Thursday into Friday, we saw an open interest increase of 25.5 thousand. So the open interest was 6.4 thousand. Hopefully Ed's not blocking that. Yeah, just in front of his face there. 6.4 thousand on Thursday, but then based on the volume of 30.9 thousand contracts traded, we saw open interest go up from 6.4 thousand to 32,000, which is an increase of 25.5 thousand contracts. So that's a bullish bet, deep out of the money. So maybe there's not going to be a pullback, or at least this contract is suggesting, this order is suggesting that somebody is putting about $500,000 betting that the stock price is going to continue to go up, not stopping at 3 or 4, but getting all the way up to 5 by next Friday. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. I have no idea. So you'll have to let me know in the comments in the chat if you want me to follow up on this one. But coming back to the overview over here, I did want to pull this up on the 30-day because I actually don't really think this looks that great. To me, this looks like this is chasing. chasing the stock price going up in yellow there with the net call premium, but maybe also it's because of the breakout that we've seen, the breakout above those moving averages. This person or this, institute, whatever, is betting on this going higher. So not stopping at that 100-day moving average at 415, but maybe getting up to 5. And where is 5 on the chart? We do see the 236 here around 519. And I can draw a level going across, kind of corresponding with the lows over here. That's around $5, 4.94. And we can actually look at the closing price on September 30th. That was at 4.98. So I'm just going to move this line over and I'm going to lock it into place and adjust it to 4.98 because that was the close, as I had mentioned, on September 30th. So maybe prices going up there and maybe we start to see this inverse head and shoulder, right shoulder play out, get up to that neckline, which would be more than doubling current price. So a very interesting stock looking at it like that. But before I end this, let's look over at the max pains. I'm just going to zoom in here so we can see it a little bit better. And so with the expiration from yesterday, January 9th, max pain was 250, closed notably above it, closing at 368, but then in after hours, again, mentioning that it closed that session at 384. We can see over here in the historic max pain that the max pain in green with red dots coming down, gray is the stock price, and that's well above. And so what happened the last time we saw something like this? We saw the stock price gamma ramp up as the max pain tried to catch up to it, and so that could be happening again. But if we look at the max pain for Friday, January 16th, when those contracts expire, the $5 strike contracts, max pain is $3, and it is feasible to think that a price around 4 or around 368 could be pulling back to 3 by next Friday, especially with the following max pain on the 23rd being 250. Maybe that's going to serve as a little magnet pulling the price down, but maybe price serves as a magnet pulling the max pain up, just like what happened over here. And the price closed here on September 15th, it looks like at 772, and max pain was $5. So maybe we really start to see this ramp up. Maybe we're about to see a gamma squeeze over the course of the next week, and maybe it plays out into the following week as well. But these things don't tend to last forever. So if it is squeezing now, do take caution, do take profits. If it's getting up to 5, or at least trim a little bit just to manage that risk. I think risk management is a really important factor. Not everybody does it. But with all that being said, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more clips like this from gameplay streams. But I'm going to get back to it. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great weekend, guys. See you later. So I will release that as a clip, and then we can get back to the gameplay. Cool. Hopefully that was enjoyable for you guys. I'm not sure who's still here, and if you guys are here for the charts or if you're here for the game. I'm going to have a sip of coffee and a sip of water before I get back to playing. Yeah, I try to take 10-minute breaks, but sometimes I get excited about the data or things look interesting, and I got to dive deep. All right. And let's see, I was going to do something. Oh, I was going to circle RZLV. And hopefully we can see it down below. I don't typically pay attention to the ticker tape. I do see it as I play, but usually only when the game slows down. All right, so I got to shrink down for this. Ooh. All right, let's get these coins. Just gotta watch the shadow. That's what I've learned about this game. Gotta watch the shadow. Cool, got him. All right. And the next two are going to be like PlayStation themed bots. Ooh, I almost ran off there. That's a nice jump. Cool. I'm glad to have that behind me because that was a little precarious. How did I burn myself up there? I'm a sponge. Take that. Huh. Okay, I'll go up these blocks. Maybe I'll have to move them. Oh, well, no. I don't think I want to do that just yet. That's like progressing with the level. And I want to see... We got 2 more bots and a puzzle piece, as well as a galaxy that I have not yet found. Seems like there's a bot here. Hey, buddy. What game are you from? I don't know what game that person's from. But okay. Creepy sight jacker. Loses control of the sound of sirens. At the sound of the siren. Okay, I never read those things as much as I should. Ooh, got some coins there. Cool. Okay, so I've got to like... Ah, crap, okay. I think I've got it. Crap. Dang it, okay. Let's go, let's go. Cool. All at the same time. Ah, gypped. Got gypped. Okay, that's no good. There we go. Shortcut. What's going on with that guy? Hey, bunny. I need to get some bots or something. I think these guys, those weights, I need to push them over. That's what I'm thinking. Great analysis. Thank you. Yeah, that one looks really interesting. I mean, for me, I think it's a little precarious. Just because it's gone up so much and it's been rejected, it does seem like a, it could be pulling back. So, like, I think options would be very precarious. But maybe shares would be of interest. I don't plan on getting any, though. This is a precarious level for sure. The bathhouse. Hot bathhouse. Ooh, I did not expect that to work. That was intense. That was scary, I must say. Booyah! Bot rescued. I'm gonna read which bot this is. Pure-hearted puppet prone to losing their head. I don't know who this puppet is, but okay. Look at him. He's so cute. Little sponge guy. Right. Let's see. I've got everything. I just need a galaxy. Which I wasn't looking for. Oop. And I don't want to go down this way. Oh, got thrown off. Rejected. Not fair. There we go. I love breaking stuff in this game. It's so fun. I see that fire up there. I wonder if there's anything I should do with that. It seems a little fishy, doesn't it? That fire, that smoky fire out there. I'm gonna have to go back and try to find the secret galaxy thing. No problem though. Alright. Ah, I knew that there was gonna be something that'd fake me out. And you're saying the previous analysis on AQST was awesome. Cool, and I will go over that. I looked at it before starting this stream and just saw gap down. I think it's just pharmaceutical stocks. I feel like they're just so risky, you know, because who knows what the news is gonna be. So yeah, let's go back. Get the secret galaxy, and then I'll go back to the the crash site planet. Hopefully I can get this thing. And actually, if Karim's here, he'll be able to help me find this. But I could also just use the bird if I'm struggling. But also, this is a great opportunity for me to get more coins, so I am not worried about it at all. Because yeah, like how many coins do I have? 450? Yeah, so I could get some more stuff, more things from the vending machine or whatever it is. Gotta line up so I get all those coins. Break everything. Take some coins, why not? Nothing there. The water animations are so cool though. Ooh, I can go up this tree maybe. I don't know that I can go up there now. Let's see the little green box things up there. Maybe I'm actually gonna restart because I want to try to go up that tree. Oh yes, there's some blocks here that I can go up. Maybe this is how you get the secret galaxy. Or maybe it's just to get to those green boxes. Kind of lame. Oh, well, it looks like there's something over here. There we go. This has to be to the galaxy. Nope, I think I've already gotten this. Dang it. Man, it's not bad getting coins. Maybe if I push the duck down there. Hi, duck. Gotta keep moving. Oh, I didn't get all of them. So lame. Take that. what's over there. I'm kind of curious about that. Boink, boink. Not seeing anything here. I think I saw like a big fire over here somewhere though, maybe. Try to check the edges, see what's going on. Maybe before I go over here. Uh-oh. Little bamboo forest. Let's break it all. Can I break that, you know? Curious what's over there. That looks of interest. Okay, that's to little guy up here. I've already gotten him, but I'll just collect the coins. Put some coins there. Okay, I have done that before. I don't think I went over here, so maybe this is it. Yep, and this is also a little fire thing that I was thinking of. Yeah, let's get the big boy. Come over here. Ooh, maybe I just put that out. Oh no, I can't put that out. I jump over there maybe. And if I can't get it this time, I'll just do over with the bird guy. He will help me. There we go. I got it. Alright. I feel good about that. I saw the smoke and I was like, there's gotta be something there. That's... Right, so more for the Lost Galaxy. Cool. Oh, okay, and I guess I was supposed to do that one first. And so these are ones that like I can do next week, maybe. I can go to the Lost Galaxy. But I'm gonna go back to the I don't know what this is called. Go back to the Crash Site Galaxy. And I'm gonna go back to the Crash Site and see what we can get here. And we'll continue on with the Serpent Starway. Got some more puzzle pieces. Bum 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 bada 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 bum. I'll get all the coins that I can get first. Oops. Bum bada bum bum. Bum bum bada bum. Come on, bot buddies, look at all of them. Look at all those guys. There's like, it's like, I only need 10. Eight, 17, cool. Look at my horde of bots. Alright, let's collect some more stuff, and I'll read what I collect. Forgot to do that before. Colorful dice. The devils in the die tails. It's pretty funny. Ugh. Dang it. Wasted 100 points on that can. What's this? Ooh. Guiding light. Like a GPS for Colossi. Okay. That's got to be from like Warhammer or something. Let's see what this is. Village loudspeaker. This thing should be forbidden. Look at that. Cool. Alright. Let's crush this gold one. Ooh, I like this. I still kind of like Parappa better though. Pro driver outfit. Perfect for time trials. Cool. Maybe it makes me a little faster. I'm not sure. Nice little outfit there. Ooh, a feather. Treasured memento. A souvenir from an unforgettable friend. Very nice. It's a big feather, it looks like. Rolling star. Sticks to everything. I don't know what this is from. It's colorful. Looks cool. I accept. Thank you. Now my last one. This looks like it's Sun Pixie and Gold Snippers. This duo are both cutting in their own way. Cool. Lots of cuts. And now I only have 72 coins, so I can't do another pull. Or I only have 17. I can't do another pull. But that was fun. And now I'm not like overwhelmed by stuff. Going back there. Populating the crash site a little bit more, making it a little bit more fun, welcoming, exciting. Lots of little guys having fun, like their little picnic and stuff. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Parappa. Parappa the robot. I don't think I can unlock anything else. Yeah, so let's fly out of here. All right, let's go back to the Serpent Starway. All right. 21 out of 42 bots. I got some work to do. So we're gonna have to go to this one. And then in the middle of this, I will have to take a break to go over chart. But then we'll continue on and unlock the boss. I don't know if I'll be able to beat the boss this week. There just might not be enough time. And also, I want to savor, you know. Can't go down. This, I like the music here. I like the beat. That's pretty cool. I like that attention to detail. I think I will die if I go out there, I imagine. Yep, it's toxic, so don't do it. Also, purple toxic, just like Mario, you know? What's in this thing? A rooster? Cool, a rocket. So I will go up here, because I saw that thing. Gotta get that, gotta get my coins. I don't really like the key. It's like a little bit minor. Don't like it that much. Don't know how I'm supposed to kill that guy. I wanted to kill those guys because I knew they'd do something like that. But it gives me an opportunity to collect some more coins, so I'm fine with it. Intense. That's funny because it's just like a nut on a bolt. So just unspin it. Yeah, this music has just got such a bad tone. Something over there maybe I could get to. I feel like I'm missing a robot. Hey, no worries, no worries. I'm having fun either way, and I feel like there might have been a bot or something under there. I think I pulled it too soon. But maybe not. Let's see. I don't have any bots yet. Dude, these guys are total copies of Mario stuff. It's so funny. They're like Shy Guys. See, like and subscribe for sure. Grim is always promoting the channel. Whew, that was scary. Oh, I gotta pull onto that first, I think. It's my first spot. Cool, okay, I feel good about that. I was concerned. Ooh, I got a little box in here. Whoa, let's go here. You dead, Snake. Once I get to the next checkpoint, I will take a break and go over the chart that UK1002 requested. Pull up. Yeah. You're too slow. I'm just kidding. There's just a delay in it. There we go. Okay, there's a checkpoint. There's something over there on the other side, so... see what happens. Eee! Look at all that goo. Oh, and before I forget, we go over to this side. So see this. There you go, buddy. And that person is, or that bot, is the Dream Chaser, has the right to bear arms. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but who that is. Okay, so I'll just chill up here. And then I will go over the chart now. So, in that chart, I'm just gonna maybe 10-minute break, go over this. That one is VLN, crazy one. I think this is very risky. To be honest, I'm probably not gonna do, actually, well, let's see, how much did it go up? 50, I mean, maybe people are excited about it, and so maybe it'll get views, but I find this one to be very risky because of how much it's gone up. But yeah, I'll put it in my notes. And what's the news? Valens Semiconductor Ltd. Emavix offer MIPI A5 base platform for, excuse me, I'm not really sure. It says semiconductor. I will add it to the thing. VLN. Oh, and that's New York Stock Exchange. Is that right? Yep. Semiconductors. That would be by like NVIDIA and stuff. Over here. I thought I had. Let's see. Where do I have? NVIDIA. This is VLN, so doing this alphabetically. I'll do it right here. New York Stock Exchange, VLN. So I'll update that. And I will refresh the ticker tape here. So hopefully, oh, and UAC, I had screwed that up before, so I'm glad that's on here now. So I'll just refresh this. All right. And so let's look up the contracts for this. And so VLN. Max Pain 250, nothing interesting there for Max Pains. Look at the overview. 60% bullish. This looks to me like this is chasing in my view. We do see net call premium up by 356,000, but again, this is like all chasing that momentum, and it's very gradual. It doesn't suggest one big order that knows something, an unusual whale. It's just a bunch of fishes, minnows, whatnot, retail traders chasing, in my view. But yeah, let's go over this. So yeah, I'll start the video. I'm not going to have too much to say about it, but hopefully it will be useful. Yes, must subscribe. Everybody subscribe. All right, so just going to start a little video. And yeah, so hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun going over charts, like the chart behind me, which is of Valens Semiconductor, ticker symbol VLN. So I wanted to go over this because it was requested, but I have to say this one's going to be very risky because on January 9th, so on Friday, the stock price went up by 58, nearly 60%. And yeah, very green candle there. So this could be pulling back, and that would be my concern. Looking at the chart, where do I think it could be pulling back to before doing it? Any retracements, stuff like that? I think, you know, the 50-day simple moving average, so this blue line here, that is currently at 160. So I could see a retracement to that level after having closed on Friday, January 9th at 248. So it does seem like there could be a pretty massive retracement coming down by, I mean, that's only a 35% retracement, but going from like 250 down to like 150, that's a pretty big drop in my view. So yeah, I would treat this with a lot of caution. But yeah, I mean, looking at the chart here, looking at the moving averages, what we can see is when it was trading above all of the moving averages, was looking pretty good back in like July. But then we saw this pretty massive dump on July 28th, coming down nearly 13%, breaking below that 20-day moving average. That's the light blue line. It was around 275 back here. And actually very interesting as I'm pointing this out, what was the high on Friday? Just below that level. Right over here, the high on Friday, January 9th, was 272. And that's the level we broke over here. Also kind of corresponds with the tops over here. So it might be nice to just do a casual level there. That was resistance here. A key level that we broke below over here. Couldn't quite get up to it on January 9th. So do consider that we couldn't get up there. But we are above all of these moving averages. As you can see, the 200-day is in red there. That's at 206. I think we could be pulling back to test that as support. I suspect we will, and I suspect we will break below it. Maybe coming back to test the purple line, which is the 100-day simple moving average. That's at 174. But more realistically, I think the 50-day, like I said, 160, or the 20-day, that's the light blue line, that's at 155. Those seem like levels that will be retested because once price did break below all of the moving averages here, actually gapped down, and we have now since filled that gap. So that's another interesting level to point out. So the close on August 5th was at 238. Got that marked right there, so I'm just going to lock it into place. That gap was filled yesterday on January 9th. So once it's gotten filled, could be seeing a rejection and a pullback. And once we did gap down, what acted as resistance for many months? Not only the 50-day, But also a very immediate level of resistance was that 20-day simple moving average, getting some fake out breaks above, but ultimately every single time broke back below it. So what I think would be looking good is retesting the 20-day as support, and if not, the 50-day. So that's again coming down to like 160, 155, maybe even 150. We can also see that we do have kind of, a double bottom over here, just being approximate. I'm just gonna move this to the levels over there, and we did see lower lows in the stock price. We also saw lower lows in the RSI, so there was no divergence there. Also higher highs more recently, higher highs in the stock price, no divergence again. But what we do see on the bigger picture is that we do see a lower high in the stock price, and if we look at the RSI, we actually see a higher high. And this is pretty notable in my view, because RSI is like well above 70. That's going to be in the overbought territory. And the high, or the level that we saw on Friday, January 9th, was 83.37. It's the number that you can see over here. And so, yeah, that's pretty overbought. And I think that we're going to be seeing a pullback with the higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the stock price, bearish divergence. And I think it'd be coming back to 160. And so looking at that, let's just consider a fib retracement going from, let's do the ultimate low over here. That was from November 21st. This hit a low of 137 right there. And then the high, what did I say the high was on January 9th? That was 272. So let's try to line it up over there. And yeah, it looks like the 786 is at 159, so right around 160, corresponding with that 50-day and or below it, the 20-day simple moving averages. So that's where I could see this pulling back to. It might take months for that to happen. So do brace for it, do prepare for that possibility. And just know, if I'm wrong, that could be true. But after going up 58, nearly 60% in one day, I think that this probably needs to cool off some, but with that big amount of volume on that one day, maybe it does float up a little bit higher, or maybe it gets rejected from 277, maybe $3. I have no idea, but I just think that this could be pulling back. And if we do look over at the net call and put premium, we can see that the stock price, it looks like it closed the after hours trading session on Friday, January 9th at 250 after having closed the day at 248, which is an interesting level. We'll get into it. Actually, we can get into it right now. If we look over at the Greeks, max pain is 250, but it's only monthly. So there wasn't a contract expiration on January 9th. Next week on the 16th, max pain is going to be 250. I suspect we're going to pull back below. And, we're going to lose some of that steam, that momentum that we just recently saw. But yeah, looking at this net put premium in red, that's flat, as the stock price in yellow went up. That looks good. We also see the net call premium going up as the stock price was going up. That's also looking good. But the thing that stands out to me about this is we don't see big jumps in the net call premium, which would suggest big orders or whales or unusual whales buying either bullish or bearish, whatever it is. We're not seeing that. So I view this as just retail chasing the move. I don't think it's that significant because there aren't like $100,000 orders. Just over the course of the day, we do see net call premium went up by 356,000. So that's a lot of money, but it's a lot of little orders that accumulated over the course of the day to become that big number. We do see 60% on the bearable slider, so that does suggest this could go a little bit higher, but with the bearish divergence that we're seeing with the big move in the one day does not seem sustainable. I suspect we will be seeing a pullback. And then if I just go over the past 30 days, nothing here, big move up. Maybe something fundamental, something very big has changed. But this to me looks like there's chasing. I think there's going to be some consolidation. Maybe it does inch up a little bit more, but I think the majority of the move is over. So I would be very cautious at this point, but maybe not. Let's actually look at some insider transactions to see if there's something there. And there doesn't seem to be anything. All of this was sales, but this was going back to most recently December 8th, was the filing date. The trade date was December 5th. So nothing too big there with the insiders. Just looking at this overview, looks to me like this is chasing. And so I would expect the stock to be pulling back, probably coming down below 250. And if you look at the max pains being at 250, I feel like this is not a buy unless price is below 250. I guess currently it is closing at 248. But after this big move, I think at least a pullback to 178, maybe 2. But I think 178 more realistically if it doesn't get back to 160. And that's just because you have the 618 here at 178. And that kind of corresponds with the highs over here. I guess you do have the low over here. Prior support could be support again. And so maybe we look at that. And that would be corresponding with around $2. And that does make sense. So I would look for this to pull back to $2, if not lower. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe this breaks out. But I mean, very clearly here, you do see lower highs in the stock price, higher highs in the RSI. That's bearish divergence. So I would definitely expect a pullback. So I would be cautious with that. But that's just me. You do you. And as always, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more clips like this from gameplay streams. But I'm going to get back to it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys later. Bye. All right, cool. Yeah, so let's get back to some Astrobot. Hopefully that was helpful. And so let's see what's Karim saying. Must subscribe. Everyone must subscribe. And then a YouTube emoji that I can't see. I do see the YouTube emoji in my chat. And I can't pull it up right away. Like, I'd have to fumble with it to pull it up. But I do see the YouTube emojis. More views, please. Don't make live at 3 a.m., please. 3 p.m. Let's see. Well, I don't know what time zone you're in, but for me, I'm never going to be streaming at 3 a.m. I will be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I'm not sure what time that is for you, but that's going to be for Resident Evil. I want to do that at night because it can be a little gory, a little graphic. And yeah, so I don't want to be streaming stuff that some people might not like. Yeah, let's get back to the gameplay. I've got about 45 minutes left before I'm going to take a break from streaming for the day. And then I'm going to have to... I did not jump fast enough. I didn't really have a good vantage point to be doing this, so... Oh, and what's this? Is there a galaxy here? There's not a galaxy here, so this has to be something fun. Maybe a puzzle piece? Oh, it's just a beautiful little area for me to explore and enjoy. Boom. Take that, buddy. I'm gonna need to eat some food soon. My stomach is grumbling a little bit. Ooh, barely. Let's do this. Hopefully this is the first puzzle piece. It's the second one, so I missed one. So I want to see if I can go back. Yeah, I feel like it was when I did this thing. I think there's probably a puzzle piece in the waterfall. So I'll have to come back and get that, no big deal. That's what I might do. I'm just gonna do this. So I can get back to my checkpoint. Continue on. Oh, maybe. I guess I screwed that up. Is there another puzzle piece? Did I not miss it? This is the very start of the level. Restart. I'll play through and then well, yeah, I mean, actually, if I'm already here, I might as well restart. That's a good point. Yeah, I think I missed the I got too ahead of myself. Oh, there we go. So let's see if I have a good enough understanding of what I missed. Well, let's see. Dang it, I thought I was quick enough. That's why I like jumping to kill those guys. Alright, rocket booster. Rocket booster. Man, those guys got big range. There we go. Yeah, before I pull that, I thought there'd be a puzzle in there. Yep, I understand how to do that. I'm just looking for a puzzle. Guess it's not there. Maybe over there where there's that little thing that hangs over the edge. Whoa! Dang it. Oops. Is that it? Oh, I almost got in the poison sand. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna restart to get that other puzzle piece. Let's restart. I'm dead anyways. I can just get more coins, so no worries. Unless that snake was a puzzle piece. No worries. I mean, I'm fine to play this multiple times and have to come back, so no big deal. Those guys, I can't believe they have such a range with their spit. Ooh, crazy, almost got me. I'm not seeing anything here. Or maybe I just need to look a little bit more careful. I don't know what up means. Alright, well, if it's not here, I'm just gonna play through it. Continue. Okay, so it's nothing to do with that. Gotta get those coins. Alright, continuing on. Whee! Some coins up there. Oh, it's the first one. Got the second one already. Oh, maybe it's because I let the goo out and then I pulled the snake out from below. Maybe? Bad idea, I guess. Yeah, maybe I do that with the snake there and something happens. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. If I have to go back, I have to go back. No big deal. Down here? I think I've been down here. Oh man. Oh, he hit me with the poison. Dang it. Or the venom. Probably say it's venom. Or maybe this is what I should not have done. already been down there. It's kind of weird. I got that puzzle piece. Before second bot. I think I might just come back and play through this again, because go there, door. I'm dead. Caged. Oh, my head. Yeah, nothing insane, because it's all toxic. I'm not going to go back anymore. I'm just going to keep playing, because this is not fun if I just keep going back. I can use the bird after I beat it. Let's see. What? more guy. Bye, bird. I'm not going back. Sorry. Dang it. Oh. I don't think that is necessary. Scorpions or something. All right. Now I'm in the tomb. Something up there. I'm looking down, I don't see anything. They're up. When you say things like they're up, I don't know what that means because there's a delay. There we go. Head into the tomb thing. Ooh. And I can use the bird later on if needed. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to beat this level in 15 minutes. Alright, that looks interesting. I like this song. Okay, well that's a third one, so that's not too bad. I'm just gonna keep going, otherwise I'm not gonna beat this level. And I can come back. Cool. Coins. The bird will help. Cool. I was wondering if the bird had something to do with it, but I'm just gonna keep going. I can come back and play it again. Dang it. Yeah, I saw like the vulture flying around. I kind of assume that's something. But I can always come back. Oops. And I can just like load up on coins every time I have to restart this part of the game, part of the level. Okay, so there's a little bot buddy over there. Oh crap, I got more coins, no big deal. Ah, dang it. I don't get more coins than I will this time. Dang. More points for me. Almost 700. Alright, now I gotta get my bot buddy. There we go. Dang it. Keep screwing that up. Bull. I had the boxes and I couldn't keep going. Yeah, I need coins for doing the little vending machine thing. Oh, crap. Impatience. Oh, and I guess I was at 700 before, but I keep losing them, I guess. Yeah, I think I lose them whenever I die. But still, when I get this, I'll have more than 700, so that's good. My number of coins keeps going up. Still 698, that's funny. Don't want to go that way, I want to save my robot buddy. not gonna screw this up. Alright. Bot rescue, desert wanderer, great at making friends. Oh, that's fine. I've still got my bot, buddy. Oh. Those guys are gone. They've canceled my access. Probably because I got the other guy that influenced where I'm at. Oh, that's cool. And I got the checkpoint. I should have done that before. All the bots, but not all the puzzle pieces. That's fine. There's no galaxy in here. Go ahead, galaxy. Let's see where this goes. I didn't know that was gonna sink. Okay, so a thing down there for me to drop on. Okay, and so if you're saying I go to the bird, now that I've like gotten past all this crap, I can go back. I might try to go back. Visit the bird like what you're saying. Totally fine. Oh. You're saying I have to do something with the bird? hit that bird. I'm gonna hit the bird, that's my goal. Oh crap. Oh man. I know, I want to hit the bird though. There's nothing. I'm not going back down because this level's boring just being stuck. And it's past the hour, so I need to finish anyways. Alright. I think just got 2 bots left. Which is like, this level's pretty long. I'm not going back. I'm done playing for the day. I'm just gonna finish this level. Oh, scary. Boom. Oh, hey. Second to last spot. I imagine that's to further along the game. Maybe I can save a bot or something by doing this. Oh, cool. I can take a photo. Oh, Rappa. Can I get the frog in there too? Yeah, let's get the frog in there. Alright, good enough. Ooh, and some coins. Alright. Oh, pop. No. I can't stream every game. Let's see. Maybe I'm missing a bot, but that's fine. Nope, there's still a bot here, so that's cool. Oh. How did I not knock him off? There we go. Got all the bots missing on puzzle piece, but I can come back next week. Right, and now I can open up some more stuff in the little vending machine, the claw, and then, dang it. Oh well. Alright, and then so next week I'll be able to finish that one, do the boss. Got more than 100, so that's good. And yeah, I'll be able to beat this and do the Lost Galaxy. And I'm just gonna make sure that's what it's called. Lost Galaxy, Serpent, Stairway, and Lost Galaxy, or Starway. I want to call it the Stairway. So Serpent, Starway, and Lost Galaxy. And I haven't unlocked that one, so then it's, oh, then there are 2 more, so that's good. See, I'll just go back here. Serpent, Starway, and Lost Galaxy. Alright. I think I got some puzzle pieces to add. Just 2. But I wouldn't finish it anyway, so no big deal. And so now I will, let's see, how many points do I have? 817, so I'm not going to get any. Well, I might as well just... I think I got a new subscriber, maybe? Or a... I think I saw, I heard the chime for it. Maybe somebody subscribed and unsubscribed, and that's why it cut out. Yeah, let's go in here. No cans. Ooh, little teddy bear thing. Is this a costume? I might play as this guy if it's a costume, because that's cool. Oh, I didn't read about it. Dang it. Ooh. Ring-tailed thief outfit. This outfit is a steal. So cool, I got some more outfits. This is a wanderer's wool. The more they knit, the further they fly. Cool. Ooh, a little handy cannon. Pretty advanced for a relic. And I'm not sure who that character is. A little golden outfit. 24 karat perfection. Stealth outfit. Now that's what you call hiding in plain sight. Cool. Dang it. Got a stupid can. That's a cool little outfit. Horned protector outfit. An iconic look. An iconic look. Cool. And I don't have any more to pull more, but I think I'll change my outfit. So I can just make things a little bit more fun for next week. Sick. Yeah, and then so next week I can continue and like figure out the bird thing or whatever it is that I'm missing, and then to beat the boss, and then do the galaxy, the Lost Galaxy. So I think of these, I kind of like the teddy bear one. Since I didn't read it, let's see what it says about this character. This is actually kind of creepy. Because it's like legs and stuff. Let's see the stealth bot. It's not really stealthy, it's just like reflective. Welcome to the club, Munir Mahmoud. Subscribe. Thank you for joining. And one thing I need to do is trim down the chat a little bit. Maybe I could do that so it shows. And hopefully you guys heard a chime there. I need to check on that. It's around 310, 311. I'm going to do a bear because that's fun. Might as well. Fun little animal. This is like, is that my classic bot? I think, yeah, that's the classic bot look. So I'm going to do, yeah, maybe I do the golden bot. Not a, ooh, he's got a little cape though. Everyone makes more views time DGen Ed. Everyone must like and sub. 87 views so far this stream. Ooh. Which is less. These streams, the Astrobot streams, have been diminishing in views. That's fine. Because the focus of this channel is really chart analysis, but I do like to have fun with this stuff. And so yeah, I'll end it here, and then we will continue next week with the Serpent, Starway, finishing that, beating the boss, and the Lost Galaxy. So I've got a few levels to play there. The bird guy, he is a YouTuber. Cool. And so, oh, the penguin that I saw. And one thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to trim the chat down. So I think I can trim that down a little bit. And so I'm just gonna add a filter. You guys can't see what I'm doing. And let's see. Can crop. And so from this, I'm gonna crop it from the top a little bit. Let's see, by 200. 2,000, that's too much. And so let's see, if I don't do any, I want to cut off so last bird get galaxy. So I want that to be the last one. So maybe 100. Oops, not 1,000, 100. Okay, so maybe 120. Okay, and then Move that down so it does not obstruct the view of people who subscribe. So that will be good. And then hopefully that's the same as I have it over here. I need to adjust this as well. And what I might do is just delete the chat from here. And let's see, remove that. It should be below stream elements. And then I'll just add it back in. Oh, no, not like that. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to copy it from over here. Okay, maybe I can't do that. Exactly, that's too bad. So I'm gonna have to do it from here, do it from scratch. I should have not messed with what I had before. And so how do I have it over here? What is the width of it? Okay, I can copy it. And then I can delete this. And then hopefully I can paste that there. That's cool. And I'm gonna do that below stuff. So then seamless between these views, so that's good. And yep, now that the bear is sleeping, I am going to get some fixed chat filters. I mean, it is what it is. I'd have to spend a bunch of time with that, and it's not worth it to me. So, but yeah, I will be streaming Resident Evil 2 again in 7 hours about. And then I will have clips of RZLV as well as VLN between now and then. And I'll be taking requests tonight if people want to request. If not, I'm fine to just play Resident Evil, so no big deal. But yeah, I'm gonna eat. Haven't eaten much today, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll bring Ed back for the little goodbye. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and I'll see you later this evening. See you later, guys, and thanks, Karim, for all your help. I will see you for sure next Saturday, I imagine, and then maybe another stream.